Hello and welcome back to our channel. I am Armagan Rashid, and you're watching Elite Tech YouTube channel. Hopefully you all will be fine. Let's start today. We've heard directly from our contacts in Iraq that Iraq did everything finally. They were allowed to do by our government, letting Iraq put out a new Iraqi Dinar currency and rate to open the budget so it could be seen to make the oil and gas law passed and read. And that was done. And all the ATMs in Iraq are loaded with new lower denomination, Iraqi Dinar, similar to our denominations. And those have been up and running for a few days now. They have a new rate that came out earlier, Thursday. That is very strong. It quote, "S been exposed internationally. It's being traded up from when it first came out. And that's a good sign. We have heard from pretty strong sources imminent. It could be over the next day or two. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I think we're super close. Our investment is wild. We are literally seeing a third world war-torn country become not just a first world country, but leader in the first world country. It's mind-boggling. We know Iraq has the value. What we're waiting for is simply the rate reflect it. The value is there. Kind of crazy. Lots of stuff we don't understand what's true, what's not true. It's pretty common to see things going back and forth. That's to be expected. We've always talked about this over the years. Even the great Dr. Shabibi talked about at the propaganda. We'll see if there would be this is taking place. Article. Al-Sudani welcomes the opening of branches of a global bank in Iraq. Quote, a delegation from the J.P. Morgan Bank in Baghdad. Chase was one of the 4 banks we told you about as a part of a financial hub. Look at the timing. Article. The governor of the central bank meets with the vice president of J.P. Morgan Bank. Quote, Mr. Zelikow praised the recent measures taken by the Central Bank of Iraq in the field of combating money laundering and terrorist financing and the adoption of international standards in money transfers. The governor of the Central Bank of Iraq called on Mr. Zelikow to open a representative office in Iraq, promising him to provide the necessary support to facilitate this step. J.P. Morgan Bank is the largest U.S. bank in terms of financial assets, with assets amounting to about $4 trillion.